Meghan Markle and Prince Harry fled the UK in 2020 to pursue a new life in the US, but their journey to freedom was riddled with scandal, interviews and scathing tell-all projects. Since leaving the palace, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex eventually settled down in Montecito, California. After Harry immigrated to the US, many of his lifelong relationships suffered. An entertainment expert, Mark Boardman, thinks the exiled prince misses his pals. Prince Harry's social life has notably shifted over the past decade, Boardman told a publication. He appears to have distanced himself from his college friends and lacks a permanent UK residence. During his visits to London, he typically resides in hotels and avoids public appearances. Undoubtedly, Prince Harry longs for his old friendships, the professional added. As Harry and Meghan attempt to establish themselves in Tinseltown, their inner circle will continue to change. Prince Harry's social life has notably shifted over the past decade, Boardman explained. He appears to have distanced himself from his college friends and lacks a permanent UK residence. During his visits to London, he typically resides in hotels and avoids public appearances. Undoubtedly, Prince Harry longs for his old friendships, he added. He needs a bit of a boys' weekend in London, meeting up with some old Eton buddies. Boardman later claimed the Suits star was disappointed in Harry for not adjusting to their new life on the West Coast. Meghan is frustrated that Harry wants his old life back, Boardman continued. Meghan loves Harry, but she wants to bring out the better side in him. And she's quite clear on the roles that they should take together, and they are trying to work better together on projects. People are eager to witness a transformed Harry, rather than a return to his previous partying lifestyle, which could lead to undesirable media attention, he added. Boardman speculated that the veteran wants to have property in London, but Meghan isn't interested in spending time there. The Duchess of Sussex hasn't visited the UK since Queen Elizabeth's funeral. Ultimately, he would 100% love a London base, and he'd love it to be on royal grounds, even if it was in Windsor or one of the apartments in Buckingham Palace. But it's not going to happen, he added. London is where all of Harry's real friends are. Everyone they know in Hollywood, they aren't his friends, Boardman continued. Ultimately, Meghan wants Harry to be by her side, to support her, to look after the kids and to get his life back on track. And anything going backward is going to take away from that. Harry's desire to return to the UK has been a topic of conversation in recent months. The Royal Observer reported in May that sources close to the Crown believe the Duke was considering buying a London home, but Meghan couldn't see herself in Britain. I never say never. It's always possible that one day he might want to come home. It's possible that he might buy a property here if he wanted to come over more. And Meghan didn't want to come over, King Charles' former butler Grant Herald said. Meghan doesn't really have any family here as such. All her family are in the States, and that's where Harry has decided he wants to set up his home, the Palace insider added. One of Meghan's biggest complaints about her time as a royal was the public's fascination with her biracial identity. In an episode of Archetypes, she complained about the racial discrimination she experienced. I mean, if there's any time in my life that it's been more focused on my race, it's only once I started dating my husband. Then I started to understand what it was like to be treated like a black woman, Meghan told Mariah Carey. Because up until then, I had been treated like a mixed woman. And things really shifted.